Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be telling you how to do if statements. So if statements are basically like right click, inspect, console. If you have an error, just click there and then just click over here and then basically. So if statements, like if I put we to 50, Control S, then it says you are adult. But if I put we to 1, then it says you are not an adult. That's what if statements basically are. So now let's get started with if statements. So if statements, let's make a variable. VEL let ages equal 1 semicolon. Now you can do if, and before you do this, right click and now go to inspect and now go to console, and now you can either choose to put like it in here in like your website or in your console. So if you want to put it in your website, then follow me. But if you want to put it in your console, do console.log, okay? So ages. Now we have to put these things and then curly braces, and then if ages equals 18, then I'll put you are adult. Now to do the console.log, you just have to do console.log log, and then if ages equals 18, put whatever you want in here, and that's how you do console.log. Then it'll go to the consoles. But if you want to put it in your website, do document.get by ID. Document.get element by ID. First, you need a p tag or any tag, and give it an ID, and then do document.get element by ID. Over here, do that, and then put the tags ID that you did. I'll do P1. Then do text content equals you are adult. You are adult. Plus, now it says you are adult. Wait, no, you have to put this. If ages you have to put this, then Control S. It shows nothing because ages is not more than or equal to 18, so it'll show nothing. But if you put 18 and Control S, then it'll say you are adult. So that's basically, or if you put 19, I'll put 167, you are adult still. And then if you want, now we'll learn about else statements. Else statements are basically like if statements, but they don't. You can just copy this and then just paste. So if ages is lower than 18, it will do this else statement. You are not adult. And not Control S. Now if I put this only 7 years old, S, it says you are not an adult. So now let's go to like other things. So Control S. Now I'll tell you else if statements. And they're basically like if statements and else statements, but they are them both combined. So else if statements, else, and now you have to do if. Yeah. Wait, first before that I make a variable though. Enter. And now let what variable should we add? Day equal 1. Day equal 1. So now day is 1, semicolon. And now first you have to do if statement. Now just do if statement if day equals to 1. D A Y day equals, you have to, yeah, equals 1, then I can just do it. Wait, no, not enter dot tab, and then maybe paste. And now it'll say it's day 1. So backspace is capital. It's day 1. Now you can just copy this. Copy. Then you're gonna enter. And now paste. Now I'll add if day equals 4 and 3 and 2. Actually, I'll put 1 over here. 1. It's day 2 and it's day 3. Last 4. So now you have this, but now if you just do Control S, it'll say it's day 1. But if you put day 2, it's day 2. So basically the same, but else if statements are like this. So basically, what if it does it? So you won't need else if statements, but if you want, you can use them. So basically what it does is like it'll check if the conditions are true. So if day is 1, then it'll paste it's day 1. If day is 2, then it'll do it's day 2. But if you don't want it in your website, so for example, if you don't want that in your website, you can put console.log. Console.log does console.log log console.log and then that. Yeah. So console.log is like DED. So Control S. Now if it's day 1, then it won't paste it over here because console is over here. Console.log, now it's paste D. So basically else if statements isn't pretty useful. You can just use if statements. So that's the end of today's video. So if you liked it, subscribe. Bye. Bye-bye.